Okay, Ashlynn Mckinley, you can send this to the police. Because you've broken several laws, okay? This started, you need to realize this started from a comment, one comment, okay? I made one comment on a post of a woman that is consistently always bashing and degrading and making fun of men, talking down about men, out of shape men, fat shaming, you know. Um, it's bullying. It's cyberbullying and it's bullying. So I commented, as I should have, as anybody should have, and I addressed it. Where this becomes illegal is when you, Ashlynn Mckinley, and Colleen start harassing other people attached to me, right? You have no right to message anybody on my Facebook, to find who my girlfriend is. That is stalking and it's harassment. You're breaking laws by doing this. You have absolutely no right to go and seek out people on my Facebook for something that I commented on a girl's post. For you to go and contact me and go and contact my girlfriend, contact her parents, and then slander her, right? Do you realize making false criminal accusations against somebody is a crime. Like, you will be arrested, and actually you're going to be arrested because we're calling the police. You know what I mean? My girlfriend's calling the police. She already contacted her lawyer. This Ashley chick, is a follower of the female in the States that I commented on. This female that I commented on her post that was fat shaming men, okay, I already showed the screenshots and all the proof, okay? I have tons of proof and evidence that all these people, we haven't broken any laws, we haven't done anything wrong, okay? We haven't contacted their parents and contacted their places of employment because that would be illegal. We wouldn't do that. But these people have. So, basically, now I know who's doing it. Ashlynn Mckinley is somebody that's in Canada that is a follower of this other female. So she took it in her own hands and she said, don't worry, I'm going to find out where they live and where they work and, so on and so forth. So that's exactly what this Ashlynn Mckinley person did. She went and looked on my girlfriend's Facebook and saw where she works and contacted them and said that we're threatening them, said that we're threatening somebody's kids online or something like that. Complete fabrication, complete slander, defamation. Doesn't exist, never happened. If I will give you $1,000 if you can provide evidence and proof of a screenshot of me or Brooklyn threatening you or anybody else, threatening, or their family or their children or anything like that. The worst I did was call somebody ugly. You know what I'm saying? And the worst that Brooklyn did, probably the same. Maybe that was the worst thing she did. Maybe she called somebody ugly. I don't know. But she was literally just defending her boyfriend that was getting jumped and attacked by 20 females, and they were all bullying me and making fun of me, saying, oh, moly, and stuff like that. Trolling, you know what I mean? And now they're all harassing us. They're contacting everybody on our Facebook list. They contact everyone on my Facebook list, said that I'm threatening them, made up a whole bunch of things, right, that doesn't exist, to try to slander me, to try to discredit me or turn people against me. And luckily, anyways, so she contacted my girlfriend's place of employment, made up lies, said that we're threatening, or that my girlfriend's threatening them, stuff like that. Which is false. If you knew who my girlfriend was, she's a type 1 diabetic, okay? She is disabled, okay? She has a broken leg. She got hit by a car a couple years ago and has had multiple surgeries. She is trying to change her life, okay? She has type 1 diabetes. She's struggling, okay? Try having type 1 diabetes, okay? It's a chronic disease. It's a life-altering thing, okay? And you're giving a girl like that a hard time, calling her employer, getting her fired for something false that she never did or said. You're a fucking sick human being. You're sick. And honestly, like I said, I'm sending this to the cops. The cops can watch all these videos. They can call me. They can come see me, whatever they want to do. But Ashlynn Mckinley, you're going to go to jail. You contacted my girlfriend's place of employment and got her fired. Unlawfully. Falsely. You made up lies to get somebody fired from their job. That is a criminal offense, okay? Not to mention harassing, slander, and defamation that you engaged in, okay? But now targeting. Now you went out of your way to contact somebody's place of employment. You're going to jail, you know what I'm saying? And I have all the proof and all the evidence, all the screenshots, all the chat logs, okay? Anything that was said from me or my girlfriend. The worst that we said was, you guys are ugly. Your personalities are ugly. The way that you're treating people is ugly. You're not as hot as you think you are. You know what I mean? That's all we did, right? Did we contact your family? Did we contact your place of employment? No, because that's harassment and that's against the law. And that's what you did. And not to mention, you lied, okay? You lied. You lied to try to get somebody fired from their job. That's also against the law. So she's already contacted her lawyer. We're going to find out, who you are, and you're going to be charged for this. There's a difference in between arguing with people on the internet and then going off the internet, finding where they work and where they live and harassing them and making up false claims to try to have them fired from their job. That's where it becomes illegal, right? And now I have evidence of that. You've admitted it. I have screenshots of you saying that you've contacted her job, Ashlynn Mckinley. I have the screenshot. So now I have evidence that you've broken the law. Okay? So let's see you make a video and prove that I've threatened you or Brooklyn's threatened you or anybody else. Show the proof. You have no evidence. You have no proof because that never happened. You guys want to go and start photoshopping things and stuff like that? That's okay. The law, I'm pretty sure they know how to tell if something's been photoshopped or not. I'm sure they have software for that as well. So if you were to do that even, that's also another criminal offense. So you're going to go to jail for that too. You're stacking up charges right now, right? You guys want to make up false criminal accusations and charges and have no evidence to prove it. Well, I actually have evidence to prove that you guys have broken the law and violated our privacy, right? All over a comment on a chick's post that lives in America in the States. These American females, they have followings, right? The one chick has a TikTok with 63,000 followers, right? So they're using their following to harass us, try to contact everyone on our Facebooks and our places of employment, make up slander, false accusations to get us fired so we lose our jobs. Okay, anyways, so you're going to go to jail for that. That's against the law. And I'm going to find out where you live, what city you live in, who you are. And, yeah, my girlfriend is going to be pressing charges against you. And she's contacted her lawyer. Her lawyer has overlooked both of my videos and also all of the screenshots that we have, including the one saying that you contacted her work, and he already said she already broke the law. You don't go from Facebook to contacting somebody's place of employment. Now, her place of employment is also in the wrong now at this point. For them to be, they're supposed to protect her from workplace harassment. It's a part of the Civil Rights Tribunal Act in British Columbia. And she is being harassed and attacked and ganged up on by a party of individuals online, okay, from the States and from Canada, right? And we have all the evidence to prove that, And she had nothing to do with it. She just defended me, you know what I mean? And then she got targeted and attacked, and her family was messaged. That you don't do that. You know what I'm saying? You guys are losers, cowards for that. I still haven't done that. If I wanted to, I could dig too and find out who your relatives are. You know what I mean? And go and contact them. And if I did that, all of a sudden now it's the end of the world and I'm going to go to jail and the cops are calling me and stuff if I were to do that. But it's okay for a female to do that, which further proves my point about the corruption around feminism, and what the whole point of this whole shit was. You're just proving it, the whole system and everything else is just proving that I was right. Okay? But bottom line is the individuals, which is Colleen, Hugh or Cassidy, and Ashlynn Mckinley, that lives in Canada, that went out of there. They both went and contacted my girlfriend's family and employer unlawfully, made false criminal accusations to slander her, to have her fired. That's against the law. So those are the individuals that the law is going to be contacting and going after. I'm allowed to make YouTube videos, building awareness around things like this. If the law wants to try to censor that or target me or try to counter me because I'm the one being targeted and harassed and literally gang stalked by an army of females from the States and Canada that are contacting people from my Facebook, my girlfriend, their family, her place of employment, all because I made one comment on a Facebook post. That's not equivalent. That's not equivalent, okay? That's not equal. I'm allowed to make a fucking comment on a Facebook post. I'm allowed to call somebody ugly if I want to. But people are not allowed to take something from Facebook and go in and contact their families and contact their places of employment. That's illegal. That's against the law, okay? And let me tell you something, I used to be a fucking criminal gangster, okay? I have a huge fucking criminal record. You know what I mean? People try to use that against me, right? I haven't been to jail in like 15 years. You know what I mean? But trust me, when I was living that life, I was really living that life, okay? And there's a difference in between somebody that, wants to change their lives and somebody that doesn't, and clearly I've put in the work. You know what I mean? It's out there. Google Corey Resilient. You'll see the news articles about me, the documentaries about my life. When I was homeless and, how I went from homeless to housed and stuff like that. How I started working for organizations in BC as an advocate for homelessness. I worked for multiple organizations, doing good community work. And then we've got these evil females online that can't handle me making one comment and standing up to them about belittling men, or else my whole life is under attack and the law is going to support that. My girlfriend's work is going to support that. Some strangers from America contacting them, making false criminal accusations against her. An employee that has had no previous history of any incident or problems in her place of employment or in her schooling, right? So already it's just showing me the level of corruption and bias. It's wild. I could call anybody's employer and make up anything I want and have them fired, and the place of employment is going to favor that and not even investigate anything and actually not even trust their employee. So I mean, that just proves, right? It just proves what kind of world we're living in here. But anyways, like I said, man, you guys aren't winning against us. You're not winning against me. If her employer does that to her after she's been a loyal employee and hasn't done anything wrong to anybody, she's a frail, innocent, nerdy girl that wears glasses, couldn't hurt a fly. She's not an aggressive, violent person. She's a very nerdy girl. Okay, she's a very nice nerdy girl that wears glasses, and she's trying to become a carried, and you just attacked her livelihood. You just literally got her fired from a false claim, false accusation, complete fabrication. There's no evidence of your claim. It doesn't exist, and she would never do anything. She would never do nothing wrong to anybody. The worst that she's gonna say is you're ugly because you are. So, what is it against the law to fucking, what I'm saying? Like, it's against the law for me to call somebody ugly, a female ugly, but it's not against the law for them to contact all of our fucking family members and harass us every single day for weeks straight, call our places of employment and make up false criminal accusations against us. Wow. Okay. Right. Well, like I said, you guys aren't going to win this fight, okay? And, you know, the law is now involved with Brooklyn and her place of employment and her lawyer. So, you know, again, it's Ashlynn Mckinley and Colleen that are the ones that decided to break the law and start harassing people in my girlfriend's family, going on my Facebook, messaging everyone they can, making up false accusations, saying I'm threatening them, putting their children in danger. I have no idea what these delusional people are talking about. I have no interest in their pathetic lives. The only thing that I had interest in was defending men in that moment, and I made one comment, right? And that's it. So I made one comment, then I got bombarded by tons of messages from all kinds of females calling me moldy, calling me fucking ugly, whatever, blah, 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 saying they're going to ruin my life and ruin my girlfriend's life. Have all the screenshots. And, yeah, then I started fighting back, you know what I mean? Like, if you're going to jump me, then you fucking expect me to fucking fight back, you know? And I think I sent one voice clip to the Alyssa chick, basically calling her power tripping feminist psycho fucking path, which that at this point would definitely fit the description. For somebody that can't handle getting one comment, you know, and it didn't have anything to do with Alyssa Letson, and it had nothing to do with Ashlynn Mckinley. These people are just random strangers on the internet that saw my comment and decided to take it in their own hands to harass me and stalk me, go on my Facebook, find my girlfriend, message her, harass her, bombard her, you know what I mean? And then find her parents, bombard them, you know, harass them, make up false accusations to them, call the place of her employment, get her fired, making false claims about her. You know what I mean? These are the people that are responsible for that. So they're going to be held responsible. So this Ashley chick keeps threatening me in my comments, saying that I'm going to go to jail and she's getting fired today. And she met with and spoke with her employer. So yeah, I mean, awareness. People need to be aware of this, man. This cannot happen. You know, people need to be aware of this. You should be able to comment on anybody's post on Facebook and block them if you want, without them contacting your parents, everyone on your Facebook, making false criminal accusations about you, calling your place of employment, getting you fired unlawfully and falsely, making up fabrication, man, just complete lies, you know. That's not allowed, and that shouldn't be allowed, you know, but apparently it's allowed. But I'm not allowed to comment on a female's post degrading men and literally say the same thing in a different context to her, right? And then I get banned for 30 days on Facebook. Such backwards, you know, it's obvious that, you know, these females are evil. They want to cause harm. They're malicious in nature. They do this every day, all day. They troll men all day. I already got 100 posts from these females every single day, writing a post about men, trolling men, making fun of men, degrading men, you know, and if us as men were to sit there and do that all day, the whole world would fucking hate us. And I would get blocked and banned, and Facebook would disable my account, but it's okay for women and females to do that. That's why I made such a scene, made all these videos, because that definitely needs to, you know, be looked at, right? It's not fair, you know what I'm saying? And I don't like bullies, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the only way these females get away with this shit is because they're females. If a man tried to do this shit to me and bully me and fucking harass me, if I could find him physically, I would fucking beat the fucking brakes off of him. You know what I mean? Straight up. And I don't give a fuck. You know, if you're going to try to attack my life, slander me, ruin my life, try to get me fired from my job and shit, you think I'm not going to do anything? You're fucking dumb, buddy. You know where I'm from? You guys are on fucking crack. You're on meth. Anyways, you're fucking stupid. This is why bullies get beat up all the time. You know? But anyways, females can do this stuff because obviously nobody's going to harm them. Not me. You know what I mean? I'm, you know, like I said, like, I'm not even doing anything. Like, they're the ones doing all the shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but anyways, just pathetic, man. You know? Just all over one post, one comment of me saying that this female's ugly, her personality's ugly, and she's ugly for making fun of fat men. Ooh, I deserve to fucking lose my job. I deserve to fucking have my whole life fucking ripped apart, and and my girlfriend harassed and her family harassed and fucking her place of employment harassed and get her fired. Somebody that didn't even do anything, that had nothing to do with this. You're a bunch of cowards, and you're going to jail for that.